gonna get a lot of hate for this video, but George Floyd, a man around in his 20s, but just hear me out before you go dislike this video because, oh, I thought he deserved to die. No, I don't think he deserved to die. Yes, I think the cops were scumbags because they did kill him, but just before you do that, hear me out. If George Floyd was a white man, would everybody be freaking out like this? I don't know. Because I'm not saying that like, oh, black people just freak out when other black people die. No, it's like, I think that the cops are terrible because of what they did. But then at the same time, you gotta, not you, but like, just think. Because nobody even hears the full story before they freak out. They just hear a cop brutality happened to this young man named George Floyd. But at the same time, you should know the whole story about it first before you just go assume it was police brutality. Yes, it was police brutality. But at the same time, like I said, if George Floyd was a white man, he probably wouldn't. Because there is a reason why people are protesting right now. And yes, because the cops did. They killed him. They just killed him. And I understand that. I think the cops are total scumbags for what they did. But some people are really overreacting because we are on hell right now. And it's not even protesting anymore. It's riots. There's people going around stealing things. So it's not even a protest anymore. It's just another way for people to go steal stuff. If you were really in the protest, you would be holding up signs instead of just sitting there. You would be holding up signs instead of stealing stuff. Because you cannot use the excuse for stealing things that I was in the protest for George Floyd. No, if you're in a protest, you need to protest and not steal shit from Target. And the same thing I said, I bet if George Floyd was a white man, things would not be this crazy right now. And I'm not saying everything's his fault because he's a black guy. No, I just think people are just taking it and taking advantage of it and taking it way too far, more than it has to be. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but this is what I'm coming out to. Because there's no really reason to be stealing stuff. And I'll say it again. People use the excuse, I'm protesting for George Floyd, when they steal stuff. They're not protesting, they're just stealing. Now, I think that we need to just... I understand George Floyd was killed, and I am very sad that they just murdered him, but people do not need to be stealing stuff from everywhere, because it's wrong for using that man's death as an excuse to go get your 4K TV. I don't know. Like I said again, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but hear me out. This isn't because George Floyd was black or I'm racist. No. I just think people are taking way too much advantage of it and it needs to be fixed.